At the end of week one of Wimbledon, and the number of players clearly has already thinned down. Now, here's an interesting question that I'd like to debate with you today. What actually separates those that will make it into next week from those that don't? And I would like to suggest to some degree it's not always talent, and that often it's down to recovery. The players that have still got the same pace and the same energy as they had at the start of the week, that have it now and into week two, I believe will be the ones that have got the most deliberate recovery routine between matches, not just the ones with the superior fitness levels and underlying talent. And I think there are biohacks that we see the professional athletes do. We talked about the football team last week, didn't we? Talk about tennis players today, that we can incorporate into our life. Because just as tennis players need to turn up sharp and fit tomorrow morning as they did yesterday morning, we have to do the same ourselves, don't we? To run our businesses, to run our teams, to manage our businesses, our business portfolios. We have to be on our game pretty much all the time. So the first one is sleep. Sleep is one of the most powerful recovery tools we have in our armory. It's not new. We've known it for centuries, but it's often one of the things that we ignore as individuals. But the stats show that athletes that sleep less than 8 hours carry a significantly higher injury rate. So sleep is one of the things I would argue that they do deliberately. The other thing, of course, is around diet and specifically protein time. Again, research shows that 45-minute window after intense workouts, whether that be a game of tennis, a hard day in the office, is when protein has the most measurable difference on tomorrow's performance. But it's also our total intake that matters less than timing. So again, are you tracking your protein? Is it good quality protein? Is that one of the things that you're aware of that will positively impact tomorrow? And thirdly, slightly back to my first point around sleep, that's about sleep environment. Making sure that your room, the environment that you sleep in, is there and set up for a good night's sleep. And we talked about the football players last week, didn't we? They've got their own mattress toppers, their own sleep masks, their own ear defenders, all of those things. And the tennis players that clearly travel a lot, traveling in tournaments all around the world, will have the same thing. And it's one of the things I cover, having your room set up for a good night's sleep. It's one of the things I cover in my course. So I'll pop the link below if that's something that you're interested in. So what can we learn from the people that are still in Wimbledon, the tennis professionals that are still there, that we could take into our everyday lives? Because don't forget, your evening is your recovery period so that you're set and ready for tomorrow. So let me know what you think. And as I say, the link for my course is in the comments below. Have a great day.